All right, what is going on, everyone? It is Hexed here with another video, and today, it's crazy. We just played Dcroft in the live event, Final Four of the DreamHack $25,000 live event. So, we know we normally have been mainly playing Madden. I haven't really played college football since July, but just decided to sign up here. And yeah, I feel like it's very important to break down this video for you guys. So, we're going to get right on into this one. So, first play, I am in the single back bunch tight end. So the scheme I'm in is Ohio State. I'm gonna pause and talk over plays as we go. But the main thing is here we have a little pen thing here. This guy's on a bubble, right? He can go on a bubble, and then these guys block. The thought is here, I should have this bubble, but I didn't really know. And this guy right here, I'm like, the stretch should be open because this tight end should go block out here. This tackle should go block here, and then the guard should go grab him, and then just have to make one miss. But he actually had a shoot where I think this guy went up to the safety, and then he just looped right in here. So we're going to see that here. How do I erase? This is, oh, here we go. Erase. Good. Very good. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to talk through the game here and kind of break down everything. So right here, I audible up to bunch offset, and this is my favorite combo in the game. We're just going to pause one time just to break down the combo, and it is literally stock wide trail. So this guy goes on a corner route, this guy goes on a drag, this guy goes on a trail, this guy goes on a post. And the thought is all I do is I stem down this RB all the way so it gets to the sideline clean, and then I stem down the post all the way, and I just block my running back. So you guys are going to see this is like my favorite combo. I don't really know how to beat it or stop it, so I just spam it. So you're going to see this guy's on the drag, this guy's on that, and I don't know what happened here, but let's look at it. He had a guy coming absolutely free, and this was one of the most hard things to watch or play against because, okay, so he just got a crazy shed. I actually had no idea what was going on. I thought he had a weird A gap, and you can see I'm smiling. I'm like, what is going on here, you know? So part of the reason why I chose Georgia is because on their offense, they have Zachariah Branch, and he is 97 speed. So what I do is here, I'll basically break down. So I gadget Zachariah Branch, right? And then I put Za Frazier, or whatever his name is. I don't even know college people. I put Frazier in here, and then I have two receivers and a tight end. So that allows me to have one running back, one wide receiver, two wide receiver, three wide receiver, and then we have the tight end. So now we have three wide receivers, one running back, and one tight end. So we can audible up to any 3x1, which is bunch, normal, all that kind of stuff. So right here, what I do the exact same thing. I audible right up. I'm kind of nervous a little bit because it was a really big stage, a really, really big stage. So I'm doing the exact same play. I actually called a timeout here. Or, no, Dcroft called a timeout. But, yeah, no, this was a crazy game. I'm not going to lie. I had no expectations going into this tournament at all. I figured it out on Tuesday that I was going. And I just ran what I ran in July, and I was kind of unstoppable towards the end of July. Not many people wanted to play me. So, yeah. So, right here, pause one more time. Our first read is when we do this play, we have this post route. I'm looking for this post in the seam-ish right here, or when he clears this middle third about right here. And then we have this corner route, which is just if they have no help. This drag is really good versus man, and it kind of beats hard flats inside, because if he has a hard flat, I can throw this over the middle, and then the trail is good if they don't have any middle things. So you're going to see here, I think I go to the exact same combo. Yep, drag. I have the drag. He goes up to that, and then as you see, he has spin cycle. So spin cycle is really, really good. All I do is let go of trigger, and it's not like Madden where it gives you that speed boost spin cycle, but it just works every single time. I mean, as you see, he just spins him out. Super easy pass play. I was waiting for him. I didn't want to throw the tight end. I probably could have thrown him off rip there, but he doesn't have anything that could make a guy miss. So I'm going back to this. I'm trying to be all right, how do I get this run game to work? I tried to ID him, and as you see, the guard just doesn't get him. He labbed for a shoot. I'm like, all right, we got to get the run game going here. This is really important because running the football is extremely important. So yeah, 2nd and 12. We were kind of struggling in this first drive. You guys are going to see, I don't know, I kind of was, I don't want to say labbing as we were going, but I had no real game plan except for a few plays, and this is one of them. I motion out, and let's talk about this. So you can't even see the player out here, but this is our keep two slants combo from Madden. So this guy goes on a streak. This guy goes on a streak. Sorry about that. This guy goes on a slant. and then this backside guy goes on a slant. And this guy kind of like delays, so this streak will pull back like a vert hook or something, and he'll get under it. And then this is just a quick inside slant, and then this running back out here is just on a flat route, just to pull a flat or hit him immediately. So we're going to see that here. Just erase this real quick. Good, beautiful. All right, break it down. So I'm just going to go streak, streak. I think I ran this play, right? Yep, slant. So that's like that little backside slant right there, as you see. We'll just go back 10 seconds. This guy's on a flat route. This guy's on a streak. This guy's on a slant. This guy's on a slant. Nothing really. I think he has like a, yeah, he had like a flat there. Nothing was there to guard that quick slant. So we threw it. We got our quick little 7 yards. I did that a lot in other games, but this is honestly one of my favorite just quick snap plays. And then I think I audibled up on 3rd and 5 right back up to, I did the exact same combo again, which is kind of bad. And then we actually made a really big mistake here, as you guys are going to see. So once again, corner route, post route, drag, return, or not return, but let me full screen this. Oops, I didn't even see that. But yeah, let's break this down. So what happened here was, I actually asked Dcroft after the game. I thought this guy was going to be in a hard flat and then this guy in a half. And he was in a hard flat, so I'll show you what I saw off initials, right? Because this was in theory a bad read, but it looks like this guy was just in a hard flat, but he just played inside, and I just really rushed it. Here, let me just break it down one more quick. Sorry, just wanna, you can just pause it here. It was really quick, so let me just try to get a good pause here. But as you see, I mean, he sent a lot of pressure. This guy immediately, it looked like he was gonna play outside, so I tried to throw this kind of as like a slant. So as you see, he just like played inside. I had the drag coming across. I don't know what I was doing. That was just terrible. I'm like, as you see, I'm disgusted. Like I was embarrassed. And I actually, dude, I didn't realize how long my hair was in the front until like the camera's angled at that. Like you can't even see my eyes in this. You can see his, but I don't know. I gotta get some hair cut off, dude. Like if I look in the camera, it's fine, but when it's like over my head, you can't see my eyes. So we're gonna cut that camera a little bit. Let him do his audibles. He has to do audibles, all that. Okay. Oh, whoa. How are we back on O? Oh, yeah. I'll show you. All right, so start of his game. Sorry, this is actually kind of terrible. Windows is like trash. So you're going to see this. He ran duo, and it's like, all right, cool. Duo, whatever. Got my coffee per usual. Duo is kind of whatever. You know, I'm not really worried about it. But, yeah, so he's going to flip here. And then he's going to go into a combo where he has a drag on the tight end, a comeback on this side, I think maybe a post and a streak. I actually don't know what this combo was, but I'm running stock cover 3 right here. Yeah, it was a post and a streak. And he actually threw the comeback, and it just got yellow underthrown. And look at him. He is disgusted. I got that pick. But he is disgusted. And I'm just like, all right, we kind of got lucky. I'm smiling. And don't worry, it's not going to be one-dimensional luck. There's some crazy stuff in this game. So yeah, we kind of got lucky. So now we're back on offense. We just have to kind of play a really good game here. And what we're doing here is I tried to run this inside zone. And I don't know how this guy was coming in free, but he came in free. I ran this once. I'm like, all right, chalk running the football. I'm not running anymore. Under center. We got up to, I think, bunch strong offset. And then I think we did duo one time. But I actually don't remember quite much. I don't know what we did here. Oh, I just did wide trail once again. And there's that post route that I was showing you guys. So let's just go back. I'm going to show you kind of where we threw it. And it's just a super hard play to guard. You have the drag, the cross, and then like right here you just have that post route just sitting right there. Really hard to guard. We get a nice easy dot over the middle of the field. I really spammed that play. I just, like, there's not many ways to guard it. So I changed it up here a little bit. You'll see later. But now I'm just trying to establish the run game. And I think I went to a simple combo here. Yeah, so this play right here, right? We have a streak on R1, a streak on this outside, this here, and then an out route. The goal is he's either going to blow coverage and we just throw a quick out route to this running back, or he's going to have a terrible coverage, and sometimes this RB just gets wide open down the middle of the field. Nothing was really open, so all I did was I playmakered this guy up, and then I actually threw it. He was really surprised by that, and most of the time you also have to remember that this is kind of like, I was kind of a guess, but I was kind of nervous still, but when I motioned this guy up, I got an angle to the point where he thought I was just motioning him up to like get a blocker away. But so since I got that angle, he came down with his user and I just chucked it. And like as you see, he's like, oh, I messed up. I should have just usered that. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. I'm smiling because I'm like, yeah, I kind of guessed there. Like, I just thought his user would come down because it looked like I was just going to run. And yeah, so now I think, I forgot what I did here, but maybe it was just stretch. I really want to get the run game going. No, I ran this inside zone again, and it got bodied. And I'm just like, all right, dude, we got to chalk this from the playbook. So now we go to a verticals, and my goal was just to try to hit him up the seam quickly. So I motioned this branch out. I actually put him on a drag route, and then I streak, crosser, wheel route, and the goal is to hit a seam quick. Actually, no, I didn't. Never mind, I lied. We actually did our 2 slants play. I was thinking about a different play. All right, so we had streak, slant, and right here, he actually had a vert hook there, but as you see, like, the vert hook didn't guard it, but he just got it insta-shed once again, so terrible game it is. But yeah, we got to keep going here. Yeah, no, this game is interesting. It's weird. I don't know. I actually think college football is pretty good. Like, I enjoyed playing the game. So these were kind of nerve reads. Now I went streak, crosser, wheel route, and then drag. And the goal was just to like get some space. So I had the drag route, and then I used spin cycle. I tried to just spin in there. And now I had this decision to make. Do I take 3? Do I go for it? And I'm just like, you can't settle versus players like this, you know? I'd honestly rather be tied at 0 than up 3. So yeah, I mean, he had a guy coming free again, which is like, I like, you saw how I was looking at that. I was like looking at the replay. I'm like, how is this guy coming in again? So this is where we went back to our keep 2 slants play. Streak, slant, and then we motion out this flat route. My first read is this quick flat, and then a seam, and then this front side slant, and then the backside one. So as you see right here, he had a vert hook, which he said he shaded down, but the shaded down vert hook matched this guy, which left this guy wide open. So he's like, oh, I had a shaded down vert hook. Yeah, you did. But since it was from this side, he guarded this one. And then that's what we're looking for in this 2 slants play. It just kind of opens it up. And what the chuzz just happened. Okay, let's go back. What the chuzz. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get up here. There we go. Okay, so we score. And I'm happy. We're good. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, perfect. Cool. So now we're on defense here. We're in the 3-3 minute. If you guys want this game, it's on Civil GG. Code Hexy 30% off, HEXIED. So yeah, he is just in YF Trio Close, and all we are doing on defense, let's break this down real quick, is, he ran the ball, so we're not going to break it down. He started running the ball, and I was actually fine with it, because I wanted to get him to big downs, like 2nd and 10s, or not 2nd and 10s, like 3rd and 5s, because that's when we could, you know, force a big turnover here. So on defense, what we're doing is we're coming out in cover 3 sky, which means this guy goes on a flat over here. This guy's on an outside third. This guy's on an inside third. This guy's on an outside third. This guy's on a flat. And then vert hook. What we do to get the blitz come in is we blitz this right linebacker and kind of overload this side and then drop this DN in coverage. I then go over with branch. So I have a vert hook here, and then I invert this. So I turn this guy into the outside third and this guy into the hard flat. So now we have hard flat, or outside third up top, playing up here. We have the hard flat, which is going to go play the sideline better than a hard flat up here. We have middle third, outside third, hard flat, and then remember this guy's in the vert hook, and then I move this guy over and play the vert hook over here. So it's just basically a stock cover 3. You're going to see I move him over. He's going to flip. Remember, this guy's on the outside third, hard flat, inside third, outside third, and we're just running a simple cover 3. And he doesn't like it. Like, he's making nervous reads. I'm all right with that. Very simple combo. It's just a drag in. It's kind of like a bench pivot combo. We have a drag, an in route, a zig, and then an out. And then once again, outside third, hard flat. You see the hard flat's playing out there. And our pressure came flying in. Let's show that one more time here. So this guy just came flying in, or this guy off the edge. That's the goal with this defense. Look at that. Came flying right on in. We get a nice easy A gap. And when that happens, there's nothing they can do about it. Like, sometimes it comes in, sometimes it doesn't. If it comes in on a 4th down, you just gained a stop off of someone who, you know, didn't really know what to do. So back in this here, once again, just outside third, hard flat, inside. Just stock cover 3 basically, but setting these 4 people. And this is where we played really good defense, like really, really good defense. Just had everything guarded. I'm getting a little excited here. I finally feel good. I had to mix up my coverage here. I probably should have. I didn't really mix up my coverage, which is like, probably definitely should have, but it's all right. Dropping this guy, I think we did the exact same thing again. And then that was a perfect play. So I had to guard that. He had a curl right there. I shaded down my vert hooks so they played low. And when you shade down your vert hooks, they're just going to play kind of low, not be as impactful as they should be when guarding a curl. And now he's just trying to run the ball. He got a really good pancake there, and I'm just like, oh no, please don't get him a touchdown. I was kind of content with that. That's the end of the first quarter. Let's just skip 30 seconds ahead. I hate how this works, though. Okay, 30-yard line. Let's go. Yeah, so once again, outside third, hard flat, inside slot, hard flat, or hook, and he's just running the ball. So once he starts to run the ball, I think I find a shoot later in the game, but what you want to do is kind of stand over the center and then just go around and go like right between the guard, kind of where he was shooting, and yeah, it'll be good. But no, he actually played really good. I kind of like playing Dcroft. I think he's a good matchup because he's kind of like, look at that. I mean, I thought our pressure came flying in there, but he made a really good read under pressure. I like playing Dcroft because he actually thinks. Like, I don't like playing people who don't think and just kind of snap plays. Dcroft's a thinker, so it's like nice to know that I'm playing someone who actually thinks a little bit. And then right here, I was bad about this play. So all we did, right? Let's break it down. So I audibled into hot blitz when he came over here, and I want to send a lot of pressure. So let's pause it right about here. So I put this guy manned up to him. I manned up my user onto this guy. I had an outside third out here, and then I manned up this guy, and I had a hard flat over here in case he had like a drag or something. And then I sent this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And then as you're going to see, he just gets like perfect blocking, cuts up the field, and gets an easy touchdown. That was very frustrating for sure. He's like checking something. But yeah, we audible up, and then this is where we start to incorporate the duo run. And the duo just does a really good job of just getting good blocks up here. And I'm like, all right, I can run the ball a little bit now. Important. You got to be able to run the football in college football specifically. Dcroft was good for sure. Like, he was the best opponent I played. He had good run shoots. He was prepared for me. I feel like we had a team advantage with Georgia because we had a 97 speed guy here, a good tight end. Just all around a great team. So this is where we went into one of my other plays, which I love, love, love. We're just going to flip verticals here. Sorry about the pen. I just don't know how to use it. And then this is just stock verticals. So you guys remember on verticals, this guy goes on like that little like streak in whatever. This guy goes on a streak and this guy's a wheel. All I did was I put this guy in a drag route to like occupy the user. And I put this guy on a curl and stemmed him up once in the D-pad. So as you're going to see, this guy goes on a drag route. He's going to user. And then I had the curl. He was looking for that wheel. Nice, easy play. Easy first down. Good little coffee here. All right. I don't even know what I was doing now, to be honest. I told you, like, I cycled through like 4 plays. Let's see what we did. Did I run the ball? Maybe. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, okay. So we went back to our play. Corner out, post. He switched him to go and like play it because he remembered, or he's gonna switch him, I'm pretty sure. Yep. No, stop. Dude, what happened? Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. I don't know what happened here. I'm sorry, boys. This is a terrible production. I'm so bad at these post comms. That's why I like to do live comm. I'm really bad at these. All right, back. Where were we? All right. Nope. Holy chuz. All right, I think I'm like right here. Yeah. No. Curl. We threw that. Okay, right here. And then I threw that tight end. So when he switched that tight end got open. That's all I was trying to show. Oh my goodness. I hate this windows because you can only skip ahead like 30 seconds and it's like so annoying. But if you guys are sticking with me, I appreciate it. We did normally live comms, so this is like a nice little post-com game. And yeah, here we're just dropping a duo, trying to chew the clock a little bit. He keeps doing his little, like, I don't even know. Maybe that's his, like, I don't know. I'm just noticing he's doing that after every play. I didn't see him in game because we're, like, across the face of each other, even though we're like on the same screen, but it's like split monitor, so you can see it on 2 monitors or something. So here we go. I think I went to a different duo, just a nice little duo. Got to a 3rd down. I actually forgot how I played this half. All I know is I scored somehow. So I'm like thinking I wasn't feeling very confident yet in this game, so it was definitely nice to get in the end zone here. I forgot what I did. I think I audibled into wide trail, and I did a little bit different of a combo, maybe. I don't even actually know what I did here. Let's look. I'll be able to tell you off of rip. Okay, so we went right back to our play, and literally right back to our play. That's all I have been running. Is that exactly? And he knows it. You can see he knows it. Went right back to our wide trail play. Like I'm telling you, that play is fantastic. People are saying make an ebook on this. There's not really an ebook. Like you guys can learn from this whole video. I mean, I probably will, but like stretch, streak, yeah. And then I come to a little Y off trips over. I ran a little duo out of this. It had really good blocking. I was cool with that. You know, a little 6 yards. What happened here? Oh, I think I did 2 slants again. Streak. Ooh, ho. I threw a book. An absolute book. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's college football. You catch that. So, he looks upset. I'd be too. 3rd down, though. My offense was kind of mid this game, but I played really good D, so it's kind of refreshing to be able to play a defensive game because in Madden you like don't play defensive games, you know. You just it's like all offensive. So right here I forgot what I did. Oh, I ran stretch and then I had the bubble, and yeah, it was open. It was good. He's a little upset because he thinks he had defense there, but his linebacker was 2 inside. He didn't get to play the bubble and then tackle him. 1 yard line here. I forgot what I did. Probably just ran stretch, I assume. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Oh, I picked up my water because I wanted to just chew the clock a bit, and then I just ran stretch, I'm pretty sure. So, stretch, kind of bounced it up. Easy touchdown. He's okay with it because he gets ball before half and after half. So, yeah, let's talk about... He just kind of moved down the field. There's nothing really to talk about here. Once again, hard flat. I ran the most basic scheme ever. It was just, like, look at that. Everything was flying in. It was beautiful. It was literally beautiful. So, yeah. Keep it going here. Blitz this guy. Outside. Hard flat. Inside. Easy. Drop that guy back. Just another cover 3. And I forgot what I did here. Maybe I had good D. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I changed up the D. No, I didn't. Yeah, he had nothing. He just took off with his quarterback. Got to a 3rd and 7, and now I'm like, all right, you know, he's on the 46-yard line. If I don't let up points before half, I'm in like actually a really, really good spot. Not even points, but like if I could somehow get a stop here, you know, I'm in a great spot to win this game. And he went to a really good combo here. We're going to talk about it. So right here, he had a streak. Yeah. So he had a streak and a corner route. And I don't know what this guy was on, but I switched onto this corner route with this guy, and I meant to be on this guy, and he just had a wide open bomb over top. So as you see, it just got there. It was an easy touchdown. He was happy. I'm like mad because I let up points before half. It was really hard. Wait, did he point at his head like he was thinking? Did he? Or no? Let's see. I thought he did. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. I thought he was like trying to say he outsmarted me. Well, I mean, maybe he did. 18 seconds left. You just don't want to lose the game before half. That was my big thought process here. So I just put a streak out of the backfield. I got hit. Nothing much out of half. I just ran the ball. Took it to halftime. And then here we go. Out of half, we had to make a big stop here. Once again, kept it easy. Wanted to make sure. Play good D, good switches. Outside 3rd hard flat. Drop this guy. We found a little bit of a shoot there, but he just kind of cut up the field. Probably could have kept running the ball every play. What happened here? 2nd and 2. Everything was caged. Everything was caged. Look at that. Literally everything was caged. Just good switches around. Cover 3 switch. Like, you can really play defense very simple. All I'm doing is cover 3 and switching. So if you guys play cut or whatever, I'd probably get a really good, like, end here that you can drop into coverage. I had a guy who was like 89 speed. Oh, man. Special. Very special. So... once again, 3rd and 2, another very simple combo, and we get sacked, or he gets sacked. So I got a really good shed. Nothing much to say about this. I think this guy just came in. He unidentified me and unidentified him. He is running a little beater now with the drag comeback post. And we got a big, not stop, but a big shed right there. They bring him to a 4th and 7. And now I go into too high. And my thought is to get aggressive with this defense. And I called a timeout because I didn't like what I had in the field. I knew this was going to be a big play. It's important to get a stop here. So I just went into 3-3 mint and then hot blitz 3. And the thought was to man up this guy on... I don't even know what I was trying to do, honestly. It was just bad. Like, actually bad. Whatever defense I had in the field wasn't very good. Let's look. I think I manned everyone up. Okay, so yeah, I manned everyone up. And then I had an outside third. This guy was manned up. This guy was on a zone over here. And then I don't know why I decided to switch off of that guy. But if I would have just stayed on him, we have a stop. So if you like look at this, I had everything caged low key. I mean, he just had a Texas route, which was running into something over here. He had a streak, a slot fade. I mean, everything was kind of caged. And I didn't play it. As you see, I'm like upset because that was a stop right there. That was it. That literally was a stop that I just gave up. I got him to so many fourth downs, man. Played great D, like really, really good defense. So, yeah, keep going here with our cover 3. Keep it super simple. Our guy was flying up the middle, as you see. Look at that, intentional grounding. Getting really good plays up the middle of the field. I'm getting good disengages, good pressure. Everything's looking good. Like, honestly, our defense, fantastic. So, nothing really much to note in this drive. I mean, he just throws the ball, 3rd down. He threw a corner route. It got incomplete. So, let's go back to this 4th down here. And I went back into too high, and I forgot what I did. Oh, yeah, so I flashed it, kinda. So I manned up everyone, right? Oh, my gosh, another drive with perfect defense. I manned up everyone, and I meant to switch on to... I don't know why I switched on to this guy, because if I didn't, it would have been bagged, because look at this. I had everyone manned up. He had a drag, a streak, a slot fade. Like, he actually had a terrible combo on the field, maybe like a post. I don't know what he had, but it was actually terrible. And if I would have just stayed on this guy and he just playmakers him up, nothing's open, he would have threw me like, it would have been my ball. But instead, I accidentally switched onto this guy here. He playmakered him up, and since I switched on to him, he got a nice throw down the middle of the field. And like, as you see, I'm so upset because I had perfect defense. I didn't mean to switch onto that guy. And yeah, he kind of just went down the field. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this one, all right? Once again, cover 3. Outside third, hard flat. Drop this guy, drop this guy. This is bad. This is a hard watch. Played that. He threw right at him. And I'm upset. And he decided to kick 3 points. So now we're only down 17-14. 3 minutes left in the game. Let's talk about offense here. Sorry, 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Yeah. Been a crazy game so far. So, oh, he audibles up in a dagger. I think he goes post route on X. No, I audible in a dagger. No, never mind. That's what I've been doing. So, I go since it was like split screen, he could see what place I was going to. So it was just like a little mind game of I was like going into like, if you see, like I would go to this play. And then I would hit like R1. So it looks like I'm going duo, but then I'm actually passing. So if he's looking at it, it just kind of like bluffs it a little bit. So right here, I think I went to... so I went to a little bit different of a combo here. I went to drag, zig, and then a flat route. So I just took the flat route out there, gained some easy yards. I thought I would get the first there. I didn't. It brought me to a 3rd and inches. He's okay with that. And then here's where we really changed up the game. So audibled up into... bunch strong wide trail. And what we did here was, once we get up here, I'll kind of show you. So we went streak tight end, slot fade on this guy. So we'd got to go up and out. And then I went corner out, stemmed all the way down. So if he switched this guy, I'd have the slot fade because he just doesn't have anything up here that could like guard a slot fade and a corner and a streak. So thought is to just kind of flood this side of the field. And then I either blocked my running back or had him on a flat and then either a backside post or a drag. I forgot which one it was, but we'll see here that Branch, my dog. So I had a post route backside, and then I had that corner route off rip. I cut up the field, and I just got outside of him. I got a little excited, a little animated, and yeah, we're up 21-17 now. We didn't really play great on offense. We kind of been getting unlucky on defense a little bit, but you know, the most important thing is really just give yourself a chance at the end of the game, and that's kind of what we did. So yeah, can't be mad at all for sure about how this has been going. And we finally found like that guy to loop around. It was good. Finally, we got like a little run shoot, and he's now on a 2nd and 13. I mean, he's been it's been crazy all game, you know. We played a really good second half. Our first half was very iffy, but our second half really prevailed. He had that curl again. I had to start shading up, and that's what I did. As you see, I like shook my head, and I gave myself a thumbs up because I knew on these downs what he was looking for. That's the only route he was really hitting, and that's what you got to remember when you're playing guys. Like any game, once people aren't going to run plays that get caged. You guys got to remember, like if you cage a play, you got to expect them to run the plays on big downs that worked for them. So I was expecting curl a lot. So right here, once again, bang, bang, bang. Drop this guy, nice and easy. I'm going to use her over here. He had a drag, and then he had that curl, and I'm like, all right, I actually got to start playing for that. He's having kind of bad route combos on the field now. He was doing a lot of like cover 2 looks where he thought I was going to like deep half this guy and cloud him, but no, I was just really running cover 3 most of the time. So he didn't really try to attack me in the seams. I feel like cover 3 is definitely better in this game than any other one. And oh my gosh, I switched the piss out of him right here. So he had a crosser, a Texas, a streak, and a slot fade. And as you see, I got down. That was about to be a book. And yeah, he knows it was a book. I was about to pick that off, go for 6, and I mean this is where the cheating started happening, you know. I got lucky in the first half, but boy did he get lucky in that second half. So yeah, drop, he just runs the ball. I'm like he ran on 2nd and 10. He was nervous. Like that was just my initial thought, or my post thought, I guess. He just nervous. There's no other way to put it. If you're running the ball on that big of a down, you are just simply nervous. So here we go. We're going to go no outside third, hard flat, drop this guy. I think he's probably going to run the ball. I was trying to stand here to like shoot in. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing too many audibles. I feel like it's got to be a run. Motion this guy. It was a pass actually. And yeah, he just ran with his quarterback. I was upset because that was just like kind of a good play. And now he's on how did he get a 2nd and 4? I forgot. Maybe he ran the ball. Yeah, he just ran the ball. I thought he was going to break it inside again, but we actually tackled him, which was huge. He's on a 3rd and 1, and right here, we got a huge tackle behind the line of scrimmage to bring him to a 4th and 1. And I'm like, all right, what is he going to run here? And he actually had no idea what to do. So what did he do? He did the exact same thing. He snapped direct again after getting blown up. So I'm like smiling. I'm like, what is he doing? You know, he's nervous. So he scores whatever. But now we just got to go and score. Like that's kind of the way the game's going. Yeah, it was just a kind of a crazy game. So here we go. Probably duo here, I think, on 2nd and 1. Yeah, I think he had to shoot for it. Yeah, he did have a shoot. So I'm like, oh, crap. All right, 3rd down. I shook my head. Cool. What did I do here? Oh, I think I did corner out again. So, yeah, you're going to see slot, fade streak, corner out. Maybe I did drag here. I think I might have flattened my running back. Yeah, I did. He actually got a huge bump there. So, like, when he pressed him, when he chucked him, he couldn't really switch. So, huge play. Another big thing. We just ran the ball. Nothing really much to talk about. And then here we go. I might have changed this into an inside zone. Yeah, I changed it into an inside zone because he was shooting it this way, and I just kind of followed look at that. I followed my blocks, and I got an easy touchdown. And then I'm saying, if he walks me down, he walks me down. And that's all I was saying. If he walks me down, he walks me down. So that was the thought here. End of the game. We're up 28-24. And, he just has to kind of ball up here, or boss up. So I forgot what he does here. He might actually run the ball and get a huge run. I think that's what happened. Yeah, he ran the ball. He actually got a good, no, that wasn't a huge run, but that was a good run. He takes it to the 2, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and then 2nd and 3, he threw that little beater, and that's what I wasn't covering all game. He had to come back here to pull this guy, drag just to go a check down, a post route, and a streak. So I was trying to switch that up top. I just didn't get it, and yeah, just a really easy play by him. He had it. Good play. And now he ran the ball, got 2nd and 11, and this is where he kind of screwed up the game. So 2nd and 11, he decided to run this little pitch play, and my guy just got him, and he said he is upset that he ran that. I would be too. He's bouncing, it just wasn't a good play call. So now we have a real chance to win this. I mean, it's 3rd and 16. He shot himself in the foot. Terrible run plays, like actually terrible run plays. What I do here is, I think I just ran cover 3, but I shaded up. Yeah, so I shaded up. So drop this guy, cover 3, him, cloud, everything shaded up. And yeah, the thought is just keep him before the sticks and make a play on 4th down. So right here, we drop it. Everything's guarded. He threw a book, and I just stood up, and I'm just like, no way, man. No way. I just got cheated. So, yeah, that was unfortunate for sure. Bunch strong, ace offset. I think he audibled again. And, yeah, no, terrible. Just terrible. So, what I did here was I did something a little different. I dropped this guy into a mid-read. I dropped this guy out. I dropped this guy into a vert hook, and then I did the same thing. So, instead of having send 4, I sent 3 people up this right side. And then I just had a mid-read. So you're going to see he unidentifies him. I hop onto him. And then, yep. So right here, just switched. I mean, that was just a terrible play call, dude. I mean, a post route, a drag, corner route. And then he thought he had the corner route. And then I just switched it. And then I just got up and, I ran a little bit, tried to milk as much time as I could. And at the end of the game, all I was doing was I was coming out with my quarterback and taking sacks so I could just chew more clock. And then, yeah, so let's see. We get towards the end here. I let it chew all the way down. I take a timeout here, and then we just punt the ball away. So, perfect. Delay a game, and we'll see if it was 30 seconds or not. What the chuzz. Oh, yeah. He goes off sides here, so I'm, kind of vibing. The game's not over, but I just come out and punt tight, and then I sky punt it. So I don't want him to return it. My goal, I actually didn't think he would be able to return it at all, so I just sky punted it. Maybe I put too much power, but he actually got a return, which is, huge. I'm like, how does he get a return on this? I had a guy right there, and he just, caught it and ran around, and I'm like, no way he takes this away. But I got it. I won. As you see, man, we were just hyped up. We won a tournament game. We made it to the finals, and yeah, just a huge day, huge win. I appreciate y'all boys for watching. We're going to have a breakdown on our finals game in the next one. See you boys there. Peace out.